Hey guys, what's up? G4TV is cool here. Here I have a deck profile for you guys. It's basically Dimensional Robos. Since the trial deck came out recently, I actually bought 4 of them. I actually recommend buying 4 of these because they're not really that bad. If you're playing Dimensional Police, it's a really good, stable trial deck. There's a lot of good stuff in this deck actually that makes Dimensional Robos a lot more playable. Since you get, well, I'll put the link down in my opening. Anyway. As the deck states, it's Dimensional Robo, so we'll first start off with the grade 0. My starter is basically Dimensional Robo Goyusha. His ability is Limit Break, well, not Limit Break, sorry. His ability is basically the Forerunner ability with the same clan rides on top of it. It goes to Rear Guard Circle. And also, if you have 3 or more other Dimensional Robos, you may put all of them into the Soul and Superior Ride into a grade 3. That's more of a, you know, if you don't have much of a choice, you do it. Other than that, it's a great grade. It's a good grade 0 actually, and it's a Dimensional Robo, so it works. As for my other grade 3, I run the new Break Ride Super Dimensional Robo Die Kaiser. He's actually really cool. He's a really powerful unit actually, so a powerful grade 3. So yeah, his ability is basically Limit Break 4. When a Dimensional Police unit rides on top of this, you counterblast 1. It gains 10k 1 critical, and also the ability when this unit attacks, drive checks into a grade 3, you may select 1 card in the Guardian Circle and retire it. So it's basically can retire and nullify perfect guards, which is really good. And as for my other grade 3s, it's basically Super Dimensional Robo or Ultimate Dimensional Robo Great Dayusha. His ability is basically the cross ride where it gains 2k if you have regular Dayusha in the Soul, and Limit Break 4, it gains 2k 1 crit. So it becomes a 23k attacker with 3 crits if you break ride. So it's a lot of pressure to your opponent, actually a really good amount of pressure. And also my last grade 3 is basically the regular Dayusha, because I feel that I'm trying out Card Otaku's build. Check him out. I'll put a link on his channel actually down below. But I'm trying out his build just because it seems like it's a really good build, really fun build to play around with. Anyway, grade 2s, 4 12k attacker Die Dragons, and also the new card Dimensional Robo Kaizard. What he does is basically a mini break ride. When the Dimensional Police unit rides on top of it, it gains 5k. So it's really good for rain builds and also this build, because if you ride him, he gains 16 or 15. He's at 15 plus a crit. You ride him, he becomes a 16k attacker plus a 5k booster, plus it's a lot of plussing. And also finally, to cap it off, I run Dimensional Robo Die Driller. It's basically a counterblast 1 gain 4k 8k Manila grade 2. It's not a bad grade 2 actually. I run him just because it works out with the deck really well, and you can also hit over that number that you need to. And finally, for my grade 1s, or just for the grade 1 lineup, I run Dimensional Robo Die Brave. What he does, he looks like a Link Joker actually. What he does is that as a soul effect, that whenever he's placed from Vanguard to Soul, and if the attack hits, it gets the following effect of when Counterblast 1, this unit attacks hits, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 1 card. It's actually a really good unit. It's a 7k booster. And finally, we get 10k attackers. I only run 3. I'm playtesting it out right now, see if it runs well with 3. So yeah. And then 3 perfect guard. I swear these cards will be no longer Diamond Ace. They'll be Die Shields actually, because I want to run a full Dimensional Robo deck. And also, another 2 grade 1s is basically the Counterblast 1 gain 4k Die Landers, which are really cool. I like these guys. And finally, Die Mariners for the grade 1s. I may play more of him just because I like his effect, but I don't really have a. I like this build anyway. And finally, shield or grade 0s is basically the standard 4 heals, 6 crits, and 6 draws. I always do it my build 664 just because this deck, you really want stuff to guard with, because if once your attacks are done, your rear guards probably won't hit for much, so you really want to make sure that you have the resources and you also have the shields. So yeah, this is my, or rather not my build, but Cardataku's build. I plan on experimenting with it more and more. Let's see how well it can work and everything else. I may run Glory Maker, but I think I don't want to because the deck itself is fine the way it is. And I plan on experimenting it with it more and more to see how it works. I want to try Kaiser, but the problem is that you know, your opponent has to be at grade 2 or grade 3 in order to use his effects, so it's like, I would rather wish he was at grade 2. But overall, the deck's really fun. It's easy to pick up and play. I recommend the trial decks, actually, just because you still, like I said, you still get a lot of good cards in it. Too many good cards in it. As for what I would want to take out, well, I'll figure that out in the tournament, because I haven't played this deck in tournament yet, so I want to see how well it does. I think it'll do just fine. The problem is it's probably Die Mariner. I might have to put that up to 3, depending on how well this deck does. So that's about it. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.